In part 1, we met Miss Julieanna Hever, plant-based dietitian, author and active educator. To begin today's episode, Julieanna shares how her vegan journey started from her compassion towards animals.
I have compassion for animals. I started this myself personally for animals and of course the environment, but I also, and obviously then the health benefits are wonderful, icing on the cake. But if you want to help animals, you also want people to be healthy too. And I care about people too. And so we say we want to put the human back in humane, and we want people to eat a healthy diet and have their health too.
Julieanna offers simple advice for those who would like to become plant-based, have fun, and be willing to try different varieties of vegetables and fruits, explore exotic international cuisines, and be curious about new recipes. Here she tells us more.
We're all creatures of habit. We have maybe 1 or 2 different breakfasts, 3 or 4 different lunches, 5 or 6 different dinner recipes that we cycle through every week. That's not that many recipes that you need to find. So when you find something you love, I put a little heart on my recipes that I love, or a little check mark, and it just kind of goes into the rotation. And it's a simple way to do it, and anyone could do it.
You may wonder if it's easier to transition into a healthier diet slowly or quickly, and how long it takes to adjust to the new foods.
Most people like to transition slowly and kind of tiptoe into it. Some people, and mostly the people that we work with in our lifestyle transformation company, dive in. We have them full on dive in. And there's benefits to both. So if you dive in, you get that whole taste bud thing out of the way. You acclimate really quickly, and it's like going just all the way in, and it'll just take a few days and you're done, boom, and you're in. And then everything tastes better, and then you learn how to eat, and you kind of force yourself. It's like you just force yourself to just go for it.
In 2019, Julieanna teamed up with Raymond J. Cronice, a former NASA scientist, now a renowned plant-based diet coach, to publish a new book, The Health Span Solution: How and What to Eat to Add Life to Your Years. With 100 delicious recipes, it shows and explains how a diet rich in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, legumes, mushrooms, nuts, seeds, herbs and spices can lead to lower blood pressure, healthy weight management, and a longer, higher quality of life. Soon after the book release, Miss Hever and Mr. Cronice combined their professional expertise to start a new podcast known as Science and Sorcery, which focuses on providing a full range of interviews with top researchers, scientists, doctors, and professionals from the field, and education on a core of a plant-based diet. Let's take a quick pause here, and we will return momentarily after a positive message. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to our show. Protein is frequently the subject of debate on whether one should go vegan, despite ample scientific literature supporting that a vegan diet is appropriate for all ages. Julieanna shares with us how she debunks the old myth about proteins by explaining the concept of macro confusion.
Everyone is always constantly talking about protein, like it's this magical substance. And people are on the other side are like carbophobic, they're afraid of carbs. Mm-hmm. And the truth is that these are macronutrient terms. These are terms of biochemistry. They came about 100, 150 years ago, and they don't mean anything. Like all whole foods has some combination of protein, carbohydrates, and fat. And the processed foods remove some of those macronutrients. So we don't want you eating any of that stuff anyway. We want you to eat food. And if you eat whole foods, if you eat a combination of vegetables, fruits, whole grains, legumes, mushrooms, nuts, seeds, herbs, and spices, you're going to get a great, perfect variety of macronutrients. So it's not something we need to micromanage. And I think it's a cause for all this obfuscation in the public. So I've been in the healthcare industry for about 24 years, and I've yet to see a protein deficiency. You're eating whole foods and you're eating enough calories, you can't become deficient in protein.
To help her clients maintain a healthy diet with a minimum of effort, Julieanna created a practical system that can be easily implemented for achieving optimal health with a plant-based diet. Let's hear her explain how it works.
I recommend, I have this thing called the 6 daily threes. And it's kind of like, people go, well, what should I eat and how much should I eat? So instead of having exact numbers, I like to prioritize the most important food groups. So of those 6 daily threes, one of them is legumes. So beans, lentils, peas, and soy foods have about 1.5 cups a day. So it's like 3 servings a day. So three servings a day. Leafy greens, 3 servings of leafy greens, any kind of leafy green, broccoli, kale, whatever kind of leafy green you like, anything green, chard, spinach, lettuce, cabbage, bok choy, about 3 servings a day of that. So 1 serving is 1 cup raw or half a cup cooked. So that's easy to get in a big salad or cooked greens on the side. Really important. So leafy greens, legumes, nuts and seeds, so about 1 to 2 ounces a day. That's where the bulk of the research shows optimal benefit. Fruits, you want to have lots of colorful fruits in your diet. Those are really health promoting too. 3 servings a day as a priority. And then the other colored vegetables. So, it's great to have the leafy greens they're in a category of their own because they have a lot of phytonutrients and a lot of nutrition in there. So those are separate, but the other colored vegetables, so the oranges and reds, that you get all of those wonderful carotenoids, the bell peppers and tomatoes and sweet potatoes and all those different beautiful colorful vegetables. So another 3 servings of those a day. And then 6 of the 6 daily threes is exercise. I had to throw in exercise. So getting some movement every day. It doesn't have to be formal exercise, but I say like 3 20-minute servings of exercise a day. And that rounds out the 6 daily threes.
Excellent job. So you can pick.
Here we share with you, awakened viewers, Julieanna's powerful words on rethinking the connection between humans and the food we consume.
I challenge you all to consider not only what you eat, but also how you eat. To eat with intention, awareness, consciousness. Change your world and your interconnectivity with others by basing your diet on whole plant foods.
In a November 8, 2009, Climate Change Conference, Supreme Master Ching shed light on the inestimable value on the plant-based diet for humanity.
We had to turn back to our caring and compassionate nature inside our heart. That's very simple. We are that. We are compassion. We are merciful. We are caring. So we just have been cheated. We have been misinformed up to now. So we did not know it. Being vegan worldwide is the advancement of compassion that will uplift and unify all cultures, bringing tranquility to humans and animals alike. The inner peace that comes from replacing killing with respect for all life will spread like a wave across the globe, elevate human hearts, and create a harmonious Eden on earth. That will bring us all to a lasting golden era.
We are deeply appreciative to Supreme Master Ching for guiding us to be aware that adopting the vegan diet is not only for our own physical health, but also for helping awaken and strengthen our deep, innate, compassionate nature. Her words and example have given us hope and direction, strength and wisdom, peace and clarity as we navigate this earthly life. We also would like to thank Julieanna Hever for being a shining star of intelligence, wisdom, and beauty in the field of plant-based nutrition as she shares her magic elixir of health, the vegan diet. We sincerely pray that your work reaches far and wide and successfully helps to quickly lead the world into a plant-based lifestyle of compassion and peace. Supreme Master Ching joyfully presents Julieanna Hever the Shining World Compassion Award with all love, respect, and best wishes for your continued success. May your bountiful energy, important vegan diet promoting efforts, and overflowing joy continue touching hearts and radiating forward to brighten lives in this world. Supreme Master Ching is deeply grateful to the beloved God for all the financial help, comfort, and support to the afflicted and needy, and or any good cause over the years as a humble vessel for Here's compassion and love toward Here's precious children. For more information on Julieanna Hever and her work, please visit plantbaseddietitian.com and facebook.com/jhever. Courageous viewers, we have enjoyed your company today.